Hey everyone, it's Cathy Zielske here today for Scrapbook and Cards Today magazine. I just said today twice, and welcome to our magazine walkthrough for our gorgeous summer 2023 issue. So you might be wondering, where's the blonde hair? Where's that sassy Catherine? Where's all the pretty white props in the background? Well, Catherine's in a car right now, and there's no studio in her car, but I have a studio and I was asked to step in. So I am thrilled to be here. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Cathy Zielske. You may or may not know this, but I am the art director for Scrapbook and Cards Today. And I have been doing this job since 2015. So what I get to do is take all the gorgeous photos, the beautifully written words, put them into a computer, and make the magic that you're going to see every time we put out an issue. So welcome. It's great to see people. I see our magical Jen Walker out there. I see Susan Opal, our editor-in-chief. So we've got people from our team here. And well, thank you. Paige is here, our creative editor. So it's great to see some of our team. And a lot of our contributors have already popped in. So without further ado, because I know I wore my hair down just for this. Y'all know if you watch me on YouTube, I really can't create with my hair up or with my hair down, but I can take you through a magazine. So that's what we're gonna do. All righty, here we go. Here she is, our beautiful issue. I believe, Catherine, I think is this number 70? I should have looked that up before, but you know what? It's all good. It's all good, but here it is. Here is our summer issue, summer 2023 of Scrapbook and Cards Today. So we are going to dive right in. And one of the things I wanted to talk about, and you probably know this if you watched the last issue reveal, but we made some changes in 2023. And we decided to feature both a layout and a card because, you know, scrapbook and cards. And I'm so excited with this decision because I think it's really fun to have these things coordinate. So I wanted to give a little shout out to our cover designers. This beautiful layout was designed by Jana Eubank. And it's just oozes summer. Am I right? A little boy, the berries, come on, it's so good. And then we have this gorgeous little fruit stand cart designed by Delay Nakar. Got it, D. I got it. And D did a beautiful job on this. So we love our cover. We also have other contributors who we just try to decide what's the best cover that we're going to have. And it's a beautiful thing. So let's go. Let's get in. Oh, and I may or may not have planned my manicure to match this. But anyway, welcome everyone. It's great to have you here. And before I forget, I am going to say, if some of you are new here, like if some people from my channel came or from my newsletter, hit that subscribe button because Scrapbook and Cards Today, we share so much content. Every time we do an issue, we're always going to have extra content to share with you online. And this channel is hopping. So if you want inspiration, I'm telling you, you gotta hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. All right, now I'm gonna hold this flat so we don't get too many crazy light reflections, but we're gonna dive in. And one of the things that is so cool about this magazine, in my humble opinion, our ads serve as inspiration, right? It's not just like, oh, what's this company got going? But you're also going to get inspiration by what they share. I want to start out here with our opening spread. We have Echo Park Paper Company. And here they have an ad for this gorgeous new printed cardstock. Now, I have not seen this in person yet, but I hear tell that it's a beautiful thing. And then over here, we have the Be Happy line. It was designed by Lori Whitlock. And what's cool about this is, look at this gorgeous card that was created for this. I mean, so there you go, Scrapbook and Cards Today. But isn't that just a fun sort of summary? Oh, love it. Echo Park always supplies beautiful things. Oh, Phyllis has a question. Can you order a printed copy? Well, I'm so glad you asked, and hopefully we can pop into the chat the subscription link. Yes, you can have our magazine delivered to your doorstep. There is nothing better than just sitting and flipping through a magazine, right? It reminds you that magazines still exist, and we do. So yes, subscribe, and you will get this 4 times a year. There you go. Okay, let's go here to the next page. Now, look at that. Can we just give a little, The Gemini 2 is out. I don't know how many of you know or have seen or watched anything on all the HSN and all this goodness, but that's a pretty machine right there. I mean, come on. It's it's beautiful. We're gonna talk more about this later. Also, there's a small fruit fly in here. Regardless, let's move on. We have our next ad, and this is also Echo Park paper, and this collection is called Home Run. And talk about, something great for like your more masculine layouts or cards. I mean, or just the sports lovers that you're either documenting or sending cards to. It's just very, very fun. Love that. Oh, I've never done a walkthrough before. This is so fun for me because I work so intimately with this before it gets into your hands. And sometimes when I'm done, I'm like, oh, this is what it looks like when it's printed. Cool. Okay. And finally, we come to this third ad for Echo Park here in the front, and this is for their Sunkissed collection. And this is just, it's just summer goodness. I mean, come on. That is like so cute, right? Oh, yeah, it makes me very happy. All right. Now, every issue we have our TOC. That's the lingo. I'm going to give you some of the lingo that we use behind the scenes. This is our table of contents, and of course, we always list our content. We have our noteworthy. We have our essentials, right? We have 3 T's, and the 3 T's, in case you're wondering, tips, tricks, and techniques. It's more of that focus. And then 3 I's is ideas, insights, and inspiration. So that's how we break out our magazine every month. And all of our pages are here with the numbers and the articles. We feature something here. And this layout, I just thought, I'm gonna tell you something else. I get to sometimes pick it, and I often don't get vetoed because I'm the art director. Catherine trusts me. So I chose this layout to feature here, and it is from the gallery, just because I thought it's just so summery. So that's why we did it. All right, let's turn the page. Oh, thank you, Dee. I did that. Now here's the part that I wanted to show you, and I'm going to zoom in just a little. This is our takes 2 and 3. And this is where we focus on the other 2 cover layouts. And we always like to include them because the designers do a fantastic job. I mean, this is from Jamie Pate and Kat Benjamin, and they both did really great layouts. And sometimes it's very hard to choose. Like sometimes it comes down to when Catherine and her husband, who shoots all of our artwork, are in the studio, it's kind of an on-the-field call, if you will. So we love being able to show these also so that you get a little more inspiration, okay? The other thing that's cool too, if you want to see these a little bigger, we have everything on our website too, and you can always, go check that out. All right, scrolling back out. Look, I'm pulling away from our editor-in-chief, the lovely Susan Opal. Of course, that's just all of our editorial team. We have our design team. If you ever wonder who is creating so much of the beautiful content, we list our design team here. And then we move into our From the Editor. Now, a lot of you may or may not know this, but Susan Opal is a rock star. She makes my life so much better as a graphic designer because when you have an editor where it's almost like you finish each other's sandwiches, I just had to say that, it makes working together so beautiful. I can't even tell you. It's wonderful as a designer to get copy that fits and is well written and is good to go. So thank you, Susan. I love you and I love working with you. But I also love that she's a card maker, and she made the cutest little card today, featuring some stuff from Bella Boulevard. And this little "Love You to the Barn and Back," that is a stinking adorable card. Love it. Love it. Okay. And also welcome if you're just joining us. I know that it'll pop up as we are live. And if you're wondering, where's Catherine? She's okay. I got her in a closet just hidden back behind me. I had to take over. I had to do it. All right. Let's move on to Extra Extra. And this is where we want to highlight usually any cool classes that we have coming. Specifically, we have a new class called Mini Albums 101. And this is taught by Andrea Lake, and it is a class all about mini albums. We offer a lot of classes on the Scrapbook and Cards Today website. So if you ever want to learn what we've got, go to our website and click on classes, and we've got a host of them. A lot of them are self-paced, so you can work through them at your own pace. That's always good. All right, we also call out upcoming events. Now, right now, the upcoming events that we have, and Catherine, I think registration, has it closed or is it still open? It might still be open. Now, that is something I should have checked before I went live, but just look for Catherine in the comments. She'll let you know. We have Crop and Create card making coming, Crop and Create paper crafting, and Crop and Create holidays. So Crop and Create are our online events that we do, and they're virtual class events. You got a whole weekend of crafty goodness, and I teach at them. I have been teaching at them for a couple years now, and it is an absolute blast. So we always call out what's coming here. And all registrations have closed, but you can get on our wait list, okay? And if your heart is broken, get on that wait list. All right. We have our fall call for projects, and we have a sketch that we feature every month. It's an old issue by issue, every issue. There we go. You can take this as inspiration and submit. You can make a layout. You can even make a card inspired by this if you like. And all of our information for submissions is listed on our website. Also in the issue, if you look for these little icons, we have a little free sketches, a little guy that just says, get it, and our tutorial icon. We try to fill this issue not just with stuff here that you have in the magazine, but also that extends outside of the magazine onto YouTube or free downloads. So you can always do that. All right. Now look, okay, I don't know how many of you have seen, I think there's a buzz. Amy Tangerine has a brand new line out with Altenew. I have seen it everywhere. I've mostly seen cards over on Instagram. People are rocking it. People are making like the coolest stuff with Amy's collection. So this is beautiful. And also in the magazine, you have a little, they put a UPC code on their ad. So if you just hold your phone over that, take you right there, you're good to go. But I think this is a really exciting release. The colors are fantastic. It's such a whimsical style. Then you would expect nothing less from Amy because she's amazing. Turn the page. Now, speaking of amazing, we're going to talk about Spellbinders here for a second. They have a new product called the Better Press Letterpress System. And if you like the look of letterpress, this new tool, this new system is bringing it to your craft room. And while it works with the Spellbinders Platinum 6 machine, obviously, it also works with the Big Shot. So a lot of us out there have Big Shots. And I have played with it. Spellbinders sent it to me early. I have a video coming soon to my channel. It is just cool. I think they have seriously nailed this. I love that they are always innovating for crafters, and it's beautiful. And yeah, thank you. Their official launch is tomorrow, so you got to check it out if you like letterpress. It is like nothing that I've used before, and again, I think that when they innovate like this, it's just fantastic. All right, we're moving on to the essentials, and we're starting with our 10 most wanted. So we're opening here. We always have we have Virginia Nabel create just a beautiful thing for us to photograph, and her creativity kind of blows my mind. But she created this beautiful little summery spread using Retro Summer by Simple Stories, and I'm going to tell you a little more about that later. And deco foils from ThermoWeb to create these little pop-up pieces with little bits of shine from the deco foil. And it's so funny because Catherine and her husband, they shoot in their photography studio, and I'm always on the other side saying, can you move the pinwheel? What if you move that towel? Can you add more water? You know, what can I say? I get on these power trips, but I love how this looks. So fun. Great job, Virginia, as always. We're turning the page. Okay, now we're going to move into some other products here. And I'm going to point out here the first collection that we're featuring. This is from Bella Boulevard E-I-E-I-O, right? All cute little farm things and little animals and little ephemera and stickers. It's always hard for me to pick what I'm going to show you because I put all this together because there's always so much stuff. The collections are fantastic, and I just think this is so fun. In fact, Susan, was this the one you used? It may well have been. Fantastic collection. We're moving down here to the magnetic glass board. Now this is new. In fact, maybe I'll zoom in a little. This is new from Tailored Expressions, and they now have a glass board. And what's cool about this, number one, it's magnetic. But number two, they've got this fun area called the color catcher. So you can use this little part of the board to smush down ink cubes and get messy and pick up color and splatter or ink blend. If any of you have never worked on a glass surface, it is a really different experience. I personally work on a glass surface now. Changed my life, all right? Then we're going to move down. We're going to skip over the Gemini 2 just for a second because I want to show you the Here, There, and Everywhere paper from Cartabella paper. So this has just like, it's got this sort of childhood vintage feel with little cameras and little cars and florals. I will say this, as a product designer myself, I don't know how people constantly keep coming up with such cuteness. I don't. It's just amazing to me. And the one thing I love too is when you have a collection, you know it's going to work together, right? Oh, so good. Okay. And yeah, Catherine's right. We could make this. This is a hard section to edit out what we're not going to use because we have so much good stuff. All right. Next, we are going to talk just for a second about the Gemini 2, right? Because, you know, I have a Gemini cam. Did you know that here in my studio? Now, it's not as fancy, but I got to show you something. Ah. Okay, friends, I do have the brand new Gemini 2. Oh, what is that? Why does it rotate? Well, I received the Gemini 2 from Crafter's Companion. Thank you, Crafter's Companion, for sending me this. And there is an optional piece that you can have put onto the bottom, and it's a Lazy Susan. Now, y'all know how, for me, I've always had my Gemini Junior on a rotating design board, right? A little Lazy Susan. This one, it's optional, and you can have that, and it does just move like butter. I mean, I'm not spinning it all the way around because it's plugged in. Just got to show you this, okay? You got your little thing that you could put your iPad on if you're watching a tutorial. You got storage here. You got storage back here. Well, I don't know. There you go. See back there? Isn't that cute? Oh, it is something special. Now, my big plates are put away right now, but I did also receive, and here's what I didn't know, and once I found out, check it out. You can also get smaller sized plate packs for the Gemini too. So if you don't need to have a huge, the huge plates, and you just want to run through like this, you can get the smaller. And yes, okay, Barb, the rotating base is an extra add-on that you purchase, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's the accuracy here. Okay, well, and Diane, you might be correct. You may be correct, but I want to show you something real quick. Here's the other cool thing, okay? I got some cardstock. I have my old Gemini plates, okay? Check this out. I've got this cute little set from Concord & 9. This is called Markered Messages, and I'm gonna just get one off because I want you to hear this. That I told Catherine, I said, can I please show them the sound? Okay, and I'm not using my new plates because I forgot to get myself an extra white plate, but check it out. You got to hear this. I'm putting my plates together. These are my old Gemini plates that I have with my what are they called? My double-sided die plates. Now listen to this. Go in. There we go. Okay, number one, how quiet is that? Number 2, remember how in the junior it shoots out the back, and if you don't catch it, you gotta go. Well, this just stops, and I think that right there is amazing. But like, it's so quiet. I just think I am very excited. I have not shown this on any of videos on my channel yet, but I wanted to show you all. It is very exciting. The cuts are fantastic. I mean, look at that. I mean, it just cut out beautifully. Let me see if I can lift this up. Oh, it's cutting like butter. Look at that. Look how good those cut. So that's the Gemini 2, again, featured here, and we were so excited to feature it, and I am so grateful to have it here in the studio. So thank you to Crafters Companion. I mean, the cuts, that is like butter. Okay, we're going to set that aside, but I wanted to show you that today, and I hope that excites you as much as it excites me. Okay. All right, let's move on. We have our Vicki Boutin Where To Next, and you know Vicki, she is always going to come out with the most fun, right? I love her paper collections. They're so playful, so creative. Laura, that is a good question. And so far, my green plates, my old plates are not warping as I'm using them. So that is what I know so far. But I think there's going to be more information coming soon. I know that Mari, you've used that machine a lot. Maybe you could answer that question, but I do not know about the warpage, but I know that they have designed the new plates to last much longer. So very excited about that. All right, we're moving on to the Picket Fence Paper Pouncers. And we featured these as number 8. These, if you've not seen them in action, they're really fun because it's a different kind of blending tool. And I've seen the way people use these to pounce on color. And I'm actually very excited to, at some point, try these out myself. So I think that's cool. Also in here, we are featuring a very hot new product, which is the stamp wheel from Altenew. And I know there's a big buzz on this right now. It is a really cool product. I recently got my hands on it and have not played with it as much as I want because there's just only so many hours in the day. But what I have played with so far, I'm loving it. All right. So moving on to little LDRS Creative. Look at this cute Favorite Things Summertime Collection. It's so playful. I love the little banners, the little alphabets. The whole color palette of this is just so fresh. All right. Okay. I gotta zoom out a little. Catherine, I think I'm gonna pace. Here's the problem. I can talk for hours and hours and hours about this magazine. So let's turn the page. Next up is our designer challenge, and this is such a fun column for me to see what people come up with. You know, the products are selected by our editors. They're sent out. This time we used papers from Paige Evans, and it's a gorgeous collection of papers. And we have 3 layouts from Wendy Sue Anderson, Mari Clark, and Andrea Lake. So here's Andrea's page, and look at that fun little rainbow chevron she made using a die that was in the supplies, this layered chevron. So we give them the supplies, and that's all we tell them, right? We don't tell them anything else, and then we wait to see what comes back. And look at Wendy's beautiful 2-page spread. Wendy's kind of the queen of 2-page spreads, and I think she just nails them. So if you're ever looking through the magazine, you can count on Wendy for giving you a really great idea for a 2-page spread. And then down here, we have Mari Clark. And Mari is, I'm going to try to cancel a call because my best friend is trying to call me right now. I told her, don't call me between 12 and 1. Okay. Mari, who's in the chat today, created this charming page, mixing and matching patterns using those chevrons. I just think that's really clever. Also, the nice open white space. So, designer challenge, so fun. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if we added more designers to this, I wouldn't be sad. Just to have more pages, it's so great. All right, moving on. Here we have Honeybee, and I don't know if you knew this, but they have this little Bitty Buzz small manual die cut machine that I think is so cute. And when I placed the ad, I was like reaching out to Catherine saying, hey, do you not have any extras of those? I'd love to demo. you gotta take advantages where you can. I think this is so cute and it's just so fun. Usually they feature a card or something like that, but here we get to see this cute little die cutter, and small die cutters are actually great. At first you think, why would I need a little one? I have been using a small die cutter so much more lately. So if you're in the market, check out the Bitty Buzz Cutter. Such a cute name. Okay, we're going to move on to product play. And product play this month is about embossing folders. So product play is where we'll take a product and just show some funky things that you can do with it. And here is another beautiful, beautiful layout by Mari, where she has used this embossing folder to create these little 3 grounding areas to frame her photo. I think this is such a clever way to take an embossing folder. And that's something for you paper crafters who make layouts and think, well, I see card makers do this kind of thing, and what am I supposed to do with an embossing folder? Well, you can make mats for your photos. You can make little gathering areas. I mean, the way this color comes around, I don't know. I think it's fantastic. Mari did it, knocked it out of the park. Okay, coming around here and back here. Oh, look who gets to be on this page. Me, Cathy Z, working with spellbinders. Oh, and what's this? I actually got them back. Now, one of them you don't see in the magazine, but see, remember how we talked about the little icons? Well, if you go here on our channel later today, we've got videos for you. We've got videos, and I'm going to show you exactly how I made this with this Spellbinders embossing folder and this Spellbinders, oh, that little metallic. Gosh, I love that. So I'm glad Catherine sent these back to me. Sometimes she keeps them. She hoards them. Anyway. And then down here, we have this beautiful example from Gina K, who does that partial emboss, which I still haven't tried, but I'm definitely going to try it because it's just, it's just cool. Okay. Now we move on to the Brutus Monroe Oz collection. I don't know how many of you are fans of Off to See the Wizard, but if you are, you need to check this collection out. It is so cute. It's got stamps and stencils and aqua pigments and sequins, and it's all tied into basically the Wizard of Oz. So way to go, Christopher Allen. You did it. You nailed it. You nailed it. All right, moving on. Now, this is an ad from Gina K. And Gina mentioned this the other day. I don't know how many of you watch Gina on a regular basis, but she has the most fun lives. And she pointed out her ad to look out for this because it's basically a guide to what kind of ink should I use for whatever project I'm working on. That's really helpful, especially for any new crafter or someone who's just starting out and thinks, well, I got all these inks and I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing. Here's the thing. If you get the magazine, great. You can also, I think, if you go to our website and turn to this page in the online mag, you could print it out and make a little thing just to keep in your craft room. Super helpful. Love that so much. So thanks for that, Gina. That's great. Now we're moving into our 3 T's section, and we've got this beautiful opener from none other than Paige Evans. And of course, Paige is gonna, number one, rock the repetition, right? We've got this beautiful repeating circles all through this page at a diagonal, framing those pictures in, the colors. Sometimes, I tell you what, I miss scrapbooking. You know what? I haven't made pages in a while, but I just want you to know, I still love scrapbooking. Okay, we're moving on. Oh, and I forgot. This article's theme is starting point. See, I get so flustered by pages. And that's coming later too. But this is where people like to start, right? And Paige's starting point, embellishments. Does not surprise me. Should not surprise you. All right. Now we're moving on to Natalie D'Souza, and Natalie's favorite thing to start with is pattern paper. And this is a beautiful 2-page spread featuring a fantastic use of pattern paper. Love, love, love. Moving down to Mindy Egan, and Mindy's starting point, not surprisingly, ink blending. Mindy is a wonderful ink blender. Like, she can blend colors like nobody's business, and that is a gorgeous blend. Now we're moving on here. We've got this gorgeous page from Victoria Calvin. Victoria, oh, it's so funny. It's like once you know how these people work, it's so unsurprising starting with the photos, because Victoria's pages, not only does she work product beautifully, but she is very photo and story driven on her layout. So Victoria, that is beautiful. All right, moving on. Next, we've got Megan Andrew, and her starting point here was stamps. And I absolutely love just this cute repetition, this little border. Then she's got the focal photo and the little embellishments. That is just so stinking cute. Oh, love it. And down here, we have another card from Dee, and Dee's starting point was embossing folders. So that's actually a nice tie-in to our product play, right? And what Dee did was she's got this, it looks like it's either stamping or ink blending. I'm reading the supplies real quick, but then embossing that whole thing. I think that's amazing. All right, moving on to Jess. Hey, Jess Forster. Jess is one of my favorite pocket page creators of all time, and I absolutely love it. And I love how Jess lays out a pocket. I think pockets are brilliant, right? Because they create for you and you just fill them in. But I love how Jess will sprinkle in her close photo, medium photo, far away photo, and then layer in her embellishments. Jess likes to start with a story, and that's what she does. All right. And then we're coming to the final article or final layout in this article, and that is from Lisa Dickinson. And Lisa's starting point, unsurprisingly, is a cut file. And this is a gorgeous cut file that she's laid into the back of this design. And gosh, it's so cool too, because she's got these things, her frame is layered in, it's gorgeous. And what does this little icon mean? Get it. You can get this cut file and download it for free on our website. So, and the beautiful thing about cut files is you can size them up, you can size them down, whatever you feel, you can do. Love that. All right, now moving on to this beautiful ad, and this is from Tailored Expressions. And I actually love that you get some of the people, behind the scenes. She has a store in, where is it? Is it in, someone let me know, is it in Iowa? I don't know where it is, but I saw someone go there and I was like, I wish I could go there. So Taylor, someday, you never know. Moving on, I should know the state that it's in, but I know it's there. Look at this beautiful ad from Close to My Heart. It's so dreamy and seaside, and this is, again, you're getting two beautiful layout examples featuring their products, and that's what I love about our ads. Is it's in, okay, it is Iowa. Thanks, JD. I knew I was close. And now I know that I actually nailed the landing. Okay, but look at that ad. I mean, it's just beautiful, so soft, and apparently this is all about being a VIP customer, and you get some extras if that's who you are. And again, QR code. So hold your phone over. It's going to take you places that you never knew you needed to go. All right, moving on. We are only on page 29. Catherine, how's my pace? Am I a little slow? Yeah, you know. Creating with sketches. Well, we have some beautiful sketches this year from, and I want to say it's Allison, right? Yes. Allison does our sketches. They're amazing. And what we do is we get the sketch and we get what you made. And look at this gorgeous, gorgeous page from Jennifer Haggerty. Absolutely stunning. Love the multi-color rainbow. I think that's so cool. All right, moving on here, we have Victoria Calvin. Again, let's tell the story with photos. Victoria and sketches are match made in heaven, because you know she is going to just have the story and the photos, and they come together beautifully. I absolutely love that. And then over here, we have a beautiful page from Virginia Nabel, again, based on this sketch. And here's the thing, the sketch has these little kind of layered ribbons, but look at what Virginia did. She takes that idea, makes them just big, chunky ribbons, and it's great. you don't have to follow a sketch exactly. And that's why they're just such great jumping off points, especially if you're stuck, right? Maybe you're stuck. Go to sketches. We always include bonus layout sketches for you, right? You can also go online. You can see them online. And Allison does this thing for us this year. It is amazing. She gives us these bonus sketch options. And if you go, you can download these PDFs and get more ideas. It's absolutely amazing. Allison, I don't know if you're out there, but I bow to you. These are fantastic. So much fun. And giving us all these beautiful extra things that we can share with our readers. We really love it. Look at how cute this is. These two cards are from Betsy Green. We always include cards in the sketches column. And she takes this idea just of repeated popsicles, but she is just repeating with these little veggies. So you can do that, right? You don't have to say, oh, but I don't like popsicles. Maybe you like vegetables, and good for you. So, I don't know if I would have veggies. I'd probably have candy bars on mine, but that's for another day. But then she flips the sketch and has more veggies coming out. I think she did a great job. Again, love Allison's sketches. And we also have information here where you can go and learn more about the style of sketches that Allison creates. So it's really fun. Also, if you're just joining us, welcome. Good to have you. I've never done this before. I could get used to it. Catherine, I could get used to it. All right, we're moving on. Again, QR codes showing up everywhere. Love it. So interactive. But this is from LDRS Creative. And this is a gorgeous, look at how clean and simple the people popping up here. I'm just going to check really quick and see. And I think we're going to be there. I think we're going to be back. No, it's not just you, Catherine. It was literally me. Okay. So video's coming back. And I'm just going to type coming back. This has not happened to me before. We're coming back. So as soon as you can see me and hear me again, I'm just going to keep refreshing and see what happens over here. Okay, I think we're back. Frozen. I don't know. I got a little message that showed up, so we're gonna keep going through. Okay. Now we're coming through. These cards are okay. I'm gonna keep moving on. We're moving on to Design 101. And Design 101 is a column where we're just going to try to throw out as many little design tidbits to help you create. This first page, Paige Evans, gorgeous. Look at that rainbow of color. Oh my gosh. Just send it to me, Paige. I'll put it in my studio. It'll be great. And I'm back. It's so good. Okay, moving on here. We have this gorgeous, it's really strange. Becky Adams, beautiful page here. And actually, there is a video for this. And if you look at our online, I updated the icon on the online because Megan and I realized we forgot to put the icon here. There is a video for this as well if you want to learn how to make it. All right. Here's a gorgeous card from Letitia Yost. Letitia using these gorgeous products from Concord and Ninth. Concord and Ninth, they have been knocking it out of the park. So good. And again, it is chock full of tips about design and big design tips. So that's what we're doing. Now let's open up to the big, the center spread. Okay. I wonder how many people I lost here. We're hanging in there. We're hanging in there. Scrapbook Fest is coming back September 14th and 15th. Now you want to check this out because it's free. It's free. You got Simon Hurley, Leah Lawson, Vicky Booten, Laura Graff, going across here, Brianna Lepper, Christy Marcotte, Justin Atkins, Lauren Taylor, Marisha Dean, Natalie D'Souza, and Tiffany Solorio. Lots of instruction and fun, and it's a great event. So I highly recommend checking it out. I'm going to have to watch. I might not do it along, but you know what? I'm gonna. Okay. Oh, good. I can see that. I see my friend Mary Gunn's here too. She can see and hear. That's all that matters. It's all that matters. Sorry about that Frozen. Don't know what happened. Also exclusive at scrapbook.com, the newest Misty, the Rose Quartz. Now I saw this well before any of you, and I'm like, oh my gosh, do I need another Misty? I think you know what the answer is going to be. All right, let's move on to Concord and Ninth's beautiful ad. And of course, just in the past 2 months, Concord and Ninth has released all these new colors. They are gorgeous. I love them so much. And I'm not just saying that. Pink Lemonade, literally like my favorite pink in like, I just think it's amazing. Just gorgeous. Love, love, love the ad. I think that is so clever and so artistic. Way to go, Concord and Ninth. Now let's move on to our 3 eyes. And this was all about favorite summer memories. So our little opener here, this is from Natalie D'Souza, and Natalie had favorite summer memories shared in this layout. I love that title. So fun. Love a good summer. And this almost looks like it's the hyphen in the design, which I think is brilliant. Love it. All right, we have Wendy Sue. Again, look at all the photos here in this beautiful 2-page spread. The title jumps the gutter, as we like to say, where it's going from here to here and finishing, splitting this right down the middle. It's just beautiful. She's, again, Wendy's so great with the 2-page spreads. And I know a lot of us out there in the scrapbooking, we do like the 2-pagers, right? We're not just singles. I mean, I was a single pager, but you know, there you go. Lisa Dickinson has this wonderful page about concerts, going to an outdoor show. Is that Red Rocks? Oh, it's totally Red Rocks. Look at me, like I know about going to concerts, but who doesn't know Red Rocks? Moving on to Victoria. This was spending time on vacation with her daughter. And again, look at the beautiful use of the collection here. This is from Echo Park. And again, just rocking that ephemera, framing it all out. And yet there's like a sense of being it still kind of clean and easy to use. So I just think that's amazing. All right. Now we've got this. We've got the 3 eyes. This is Jess's favorite summer memory. Going to get strawberry ice cream cones. How cute is that? It's just so sweet. I love it. Love it so much. And of course, the beautiful pocket page. So good. Becky Adams, she's got a road trip down here. And also, there's that icon. If you want to see how Becky made this page, you can get it on our channel, which I am on right now. I'm still trying to figure out how long that little freeze up is going to be. I tell you, the internet, right? Okay, Jana Eubank created this really fun layout from her memory, which is just going to a local sandwich and ice cream shop. And those memories of, you know, when your kids are little. Got a lot of those. Okay, let's turn the page here for Lawn Fawn. And of course, a great thing about Lawn Fawn, you're always going to get the cutest little card ideas. And that, look at that. You're just plain awesome. So amazing. Look at that little bee and Hello Sunshine. And I love that it's right next to Creative Cards, where we are going to focus on bringing the heat. So it's all things about heat and using heat tools. Here we have from Letitia Yost, a beautiful card that has heat embossing. And let's see, what did she do here? Oh, she used triple thick embossing powder, which is kind of like, what is that stuff called? UTE, the really heavy, thick stuff. That's really fun, Letitia. And also this product from Concord and Ninth, so fun. So fun. Okay, now we're moving on. And here we have, these are from Yana Smakula, and both of them use hot foil. So there's hot foiling in here, hot foiling in here. This is new products from Spellbinders. And did I say that? All Spellbinders. And I actually used this on my card. So I was like, hey, Yana, great minds think alike. But these are all little tips. And also we've changed the way we do creative cards now. So now we just fill it with good tips, not just a step-by-step, right? Because if you're a card maker, you kind of know how to make a note card base, but we're filling it with tips on design and technique. And hopefully that will inspire you to, take an idea and run with it. Now, these are from Bobby Lemansky, and these are just, the style of this is so gorgeous. I love when I look at a card, and I have no idea how she achieved this look, but you know what? Taking it in and thinking, dang, girls. Okay, here we go. All right, here's our next ad. This is from Picket Fence Studio, featuring some of their gorgeous products, including their paper glaze. This is really fun. New dies, new stamps, and again, to see their latest release, hold that phone. It's going to take you right to Picket Fence's site, and you're good to go. And again, we saw the Picket Fence pouncers in our top 10, which was pretty cool. Moving on to Mindy. Hello, Mindy. Mindy Egan. And she's got heat embossing, a die cut sentiment, which this is really cool. I'm going to show you. This is why sometimes I wish I had all the cards in here, but we have to send them back to our content creators. And it's got a dip. So you've got some gold and some white, and that is a beautiful title. And on this, Mindy used foundry wax. And I don't know how many of you have tried that Tim Holtz product, but it's pretty cool, and it creates this just kind of cool vintagey look, but you do have to heat it, I'm pretty sure. And there you go. All right, we're going to zoom out a little. Good job, Mindy. All right, coming back in. We're still live. Things are okay. Here, we have 2 cards from Karen Downs, and I loved seeing Karen. I loved seeing you in the card or in the issue. I don't know if you're out there, but I love Karen on Instagram, and these are just beautiful, adding text over a stamped image, and also this beautiful emboss resist, which is probably one of my favorite ways to stamp and heat something. So love it. All right, here, the Creative Memories. Now, this is a beautiful look at some of their summer collection, and it's so beachy and fun, and look at the cute papers. Then they've got their stickers that coordinate. That is something that I love about Creative Memories, the way everything coordinates. Also, their paper collections are fantastic, and just the quality of the product, so fun. So fun. Creative Memories is literally why I ever got into scrapbooking. I went to a party. Okay, I think a lot of us can say that, right? It's either Creative Memories or close to my heart, but they brought a lot of us into this, and yeah, that's really fun to see. Love seeing their ads. Stamps of Life is the next one, and look at this cute ad, this little lemonade stand. Oh, I don't know if that's a card. It looks like a card. That is so stinking cute. And here we have an ad with a code, so you can always, look for those kinds of things in the magazine and see if, there's any deals out there for you. All right. Moving on to Storyteller's Lens, and this is by Lisa Williams-Varshine. Lisa is teaching. It's not a year-long class. I think it's a 10-month-long class. Again, you can find out information on our website, but she is giving tips in her column on using your photography to tell a story. And one thing that I thought was really cool about what Lisa did here, QR codes that link out to either a video. I think she has them linking to videos. Yes. So if you go there, she probably has like a private Vimeo or a YouTube, and you can kick out to see more. So that's a really cool way to bring more life to just a static page. Oh, I feel like I might sneeze. I think it's going to pass. So, it's always got to be something. Vicky has a question. Do the sponsors put together their own ads? Yes, they do. They provide their ads to us. And so it's always fun for us to get the ads. I mean, look at how fun this is from Bella Boulevard. Coming soon. They're celebrating 15 years. That's a long time in the craft industry for a small business to keep showing up, putting out great products. So I think that's great. Congratulations, Bella Boulevard. That is a fun collection. Ooh, love it. And again, if you're looking through the magazine, you can always look for the website of one of our sponsors. Go visit, learn more about them. And that's, they're the reason we're here too. We, without our sponsors, we would not be here what is it, Catherine? I don't know, 17 years later or what? How many years is it? You got to tell me. Moving on to Ranger. Okay, I have these and they're really fun. And when I saw this ad and I dropped this in, I'm like, you got to bust out those pencils, Kathy. You got to play more. These are very cool. They are watercolor pencils. They're water reactive. it's this beautiful collection. And if you haven't checked them out, we're heading into 18 years. That's like an adult. We're almost an adult, Catherine. Took some time. Anyway, great to see this in the magazine. And again, here's a sample of what each set looks like, which colors. And the nice thing about these colors, they are colors, if you know Distress ink already, they coordinate. So if you know what worn lipstick is in your Distress collection, it's the same thing in the Distress watercolor pencils. So that's kind of cool. And now we move to Pages Page. First of all, I just love the name of this column so much because there's a lot of times like behind the scenes in editorial and Susan will be like, well, do you have Pages Page there? We've used the term, so it makes sense. But look at this layout from Page. Look at this cut file. And guess what? Page is giving it to you. So again, a get it, not just a get it, but a bonus video. So you can see how Page made this page. And again, this column is for Paige to basically highlight some of her favorite techniques, some of her go-to approaches. It's a super fun column. This is the second issue that we've had this. And it's just, yeah, again, Paige. I know I use this term a lot, but you knocked it out of the park. Okay. All right. Look at this fun that is coming your way. Pink and Maine has a pink mini. I don't know, I know, or a mink mini, a pink mink mini. Now, some of us out there, you got to have your pink, like Catherine. Catherine's got to have her pink. I will not be surprised to see this mini mink showing up at the SCT offices, but I mean, come on, it's pink, and it's a mini mink, and it's got this little, I don't know if they all have that pattern on them, but I just think that is the cutest little thing. Oh my gosh, look at that. All right, we're moving into the gallery. The gallery. And in the gallery, we feature you. We feature submissions that we have gotten from readers. And this is another new thing we're doing in our gallery. We decided we're going to take a layout and a card, something that goes together. And look how they both have that sunray design. The colors are tropical. The layout that's from Marcia Dane Nix. And the card is from Angela Hodgson. Beautiful job, ladies. All right. And this is always such a fun column because it's just about seeing layouts and cards that will inspire you. Here's a beautiful 2-page spread from Jessica Quinn. Gorgeous photos and just the vibe of sunset. Here, this is from Theory Chia. And it says, I love you so damn much, but they're beavers. You know, like a beaver dam. So cute, so cute. Up here, we have a beautiful page from Rebecca Ruiz. It's called Daddy's Girls. Again, just like, I mean, look at that. Look at that triangular design. Just going right across. I love that when you have your embellishments anchoring top and bottom. But she's got torn paper behind here. That's a visual feast, Rebecca. Way to go. Love it. Down here, we have a beautiful page from Stacy Dobenberger. And again, this is so cool because you've got your grid of content running down the center, but then there's, I mean, is that the paper? Did she put a little ink on there? I don't know, but I love it. I love what's happening there. All right, moving on. Here is the page that I featured in the table of contents, and it's from Gloria Parra. So Gloria, you made a gorgeous page. I love that so much. And then underneath, we have 2 great cards. One is from Betsy Green, this cute little popsicle-shaped card, and a gorgeous happy rainbow card from Brienne Loveland. Love that, Brienne. That's so cute. Moving on, we have a layout from Lisa Federspiel. How cool to have this matte sort of approach, but then inside, look at the layering of ephemera. That's just really well done. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the screen like going, that is just cool. And then down here, Betsy Lewitsky, and she's got, again, that sort of grounding cluster and layering in the ephemera, the photo, a little bit of journaling, a journal card for the title. I think that's really smart. Summer, so good. All right, moving on. Love the gallery. Look at this lovely fan from Photo Play Paper where you're actually getting little snippets of what the collection looks like. That is a gorgeous color. It's called Sweet Sunshine, designed by Michelle Coleman. Ooh, that's very fun. Way to go, Photoplay. Love that. And here we have more layouts, and this is from Deb McGee, just a beautiful picture of her little girl as a bridesmaid. And down here, this is from Becky Powell Reams, and it's a layout, and then this is also a traveler's notebook sized spread as well. So she made them to coordinate, and I thought that was really cool. When I first saw the artwork for this, I thought they were 2-page, you know, like a 12 by 12 and a 12 by 12, and Susan's like, no, Kathy, it's a traveler's notebook. And I'm like, that's super smart. Love that. Love that. Okay, moving on. We have this from Rona Yardley, and it's a beautiful 2-page spread, little fishing scene. Look at these cute little, I don't know if that's like is that a die cut or a Cricut or silhouette type cut, but that is a really cool detail. Sometimes I don't think you get to see all the cool detail unless you have the magazine and you can look in close and go, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Also, this card is blowing my mind. It's from Veronica Zalis. And it's like you're looking into the depths of the ocean. It's layered. It's so cool. Is it Concord and Ninth and Honeybee? So you're combining two things together. Gosh, that is a neat card. All right, moving on. This is a page from Sandra Mott. Look at the cute little die cut, or not die cut. Cut file. Why am I having a hard time with the word cut file? Cut file, and that sweet baby. Oh my gosh, my babies are 27 and 23. Here we've got a beautiful page from Debbie Rindeau. This looks like a bridal page. Yes, it is. Oh, so elegant in the top and bottom. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right, see, if we hadn't had our little mix-up, we'd be close to wrapping it up. But here we have a beautiful page from Carrie Simmons. And this is very masculine. You got your Jeep, you got your tiger, she's got her dude. I think that is, well, that's at Animal Kingdom. I was going to say safari. Well, a safari at Disneyland. And isn't that the same thing? Down here, we have a cool page from Michelle Duffy. That is a beautiful cut file. Adventure awaits. Again, dropping in the pattern papers. It is like the coolest thing to do. I absolutely love it. So, all right, moving on to the ThermaWeb ad. And this is all about some new deco foils and some toner card fronts. The cool thing about toner card fronts is they're designed for you. They're ready to go. You take the pattern, you pick your deco foil that you want to use, lay it, run it through your laminator. Maybe it's a pink mink. And then you get these beautiful patterns that you can turn into cards. You could turn them into elements on a scrapbook page. But I love the toner-based products that are pre-designed. So cool. And now we have scrapbook adhesives. I don't know about you, but I have a ton of these in my adhesive center drawer. Love the Easy Runner Grand for scrapbooking, but also a big fan of all of the dimensional adhesive from Scrapbook Adhesives. It's just amazing. And then here, of course, we have our store directory. And, you know, if you live in any of these places, you might have a store near you that you could shop in. And that, I miss that so much. Oh, I miss the days so much. Yeah, that was my gateway to crafting too, is going into a scrapbook store. So I miss that. I miss that I don't have any in my neighborhood anymore. Also, and this is all of our online advertiser people from the directory. So you can go here too, because we're not all just close to a store. So be sure to check out the online directory. And we have the advertiser directory. So if you ever think, oh, Doodlebug, where are they again in this magazine? Well, they're on the back cover. Okay. Now look at this cute little, the little circus. Violet Studio, scrapbook.com. This is adorable. And I laid this ad in and I swear I didn't even look at it. Look how cute that is. Violet Studio Designs. How cute is that? Love it. Turning the page. Hero Arts. Oh, again, QR code. Look at that card from Hero. That is so fun. Again, another great idea to have. I love it. Okay, we're getting there, and this is our With Love, our updated With Love column. This is from my sweet new friend Bethany Deschamps. Bethany. I'm just gonna say Bethadilly on YouTube. Bethany made this beautiful wreath. She actually did a video for us as well. And if you want to see how she made it, I would strongly check it out. Bethany makes fantastic videos, and we're so happy to have her as part of our team this year at Scrapbook Cards Today. So thanks, Bethany. And then on the end here, we have some new cut file. Well, they're not cut files. They're printables. Thank you. Printables. I just thanked myself for remembering. Printables. This is a new designer we are working with, and you're going to get these as printable sheets, but also as separate as PNGs. So if you want to work them into digital content, you can. And that's something that we haven't had for a while. The freebies are great. They're so fun. Download them and take a peek. They're very cute, and I'm thrilled. We also have a guide to all of the freebies that are in the issue. So if you skipped over something, oh, thank you, Kelly Bangs. That's who does them. They're amazing. So Kelly, thank you. We love having these in the magazine. The listing of all the freebies, and then also we have a cut file here from Paige Evans as well. This Summer Sun, Summer Fun. Talk about a cut file worth filling up, right, with pattern paper. And we always call out one of our socials over here, YouTube Rules. That's where we are right now. Don't judge our channel that we cut out, judge my internet. And it's good internet. I don't know what happened. Anyway, also, if you create something and you're inspired by something you see, tag us with hashtag SCT Magazine because we want to see what you've done, and then we might feature you on one of our social media channels. So here we have the Color Vibe collection from Simple Stories. This is on our inside back cover, and that is just primary goodness. Look at that. But it's kind of like primary with a twist too. It's not like pure primary, and I love that. Simple Stories, you always nail it. And the back cover is Doodlebug, our longtime back cover advertiser, sponsor, always making beautiful, sweet designs, great color palettes, great color stories. It's just amazing. And I love Doodlebug. And Catherine actually sent me something, and now I can't find it. She sent me a doodle. Well, no, I can't find it. Hold on. I think it's right. Yes, it is. Catherine sent me a Doodlebug pin, and it's Franklin. It's my grandkitty. All right, so that is a look at our issue, and got some things now. Now let's see if I can make this happen. Hold on. Nope. We gotta go. I gotta go here. Okay. My camera was flipped because I have things set up a little differently, but there's a couple things that I want to share with you. Number one, are you ready? Let me see if I can find this. We have a giveaway, and what we're going to do is we are giving away the Retro Summer Collection from Simple Stories, and here's how you're going to enter, okay? You're going to, after this is over or even now, you're going to leave a comment in the comments part under the video, not here in the chat. We're not pulling the winner from the chat, but you're going to leave it whether you're watching now, whether you've caught this on replay. Leave a comment below in the video comments area, and we are going to leave this open until midnight on Wednesday, June 21st, and then the winner is going to be announced on the Scrapbook and Cards Today blog, and that is how you can enter to win and see if you make the magic. All right, so there's that. I mentioned this earlier, but I wanted to show this to you one more time to check out our new mini albums class, because this is new from Andrea Lake. We're very excited that registration opened today. Mini album people, even if you're not a mini album people, don't you want to be a mini album people? I'm mini album people. I have so many mini albums. I keep them in like big giant glass jars, but I've made my fair share, and they are fun because it's a scrapbook that you can start and you can end, and it's small and it doesn't take up space, and you can put all your things in them. I love that. So Mini Albums 101, if you're interested, check that out. The other thing, two things I want to mention. Number one, if you're not a subscriber to our YouTube channel, please subscribe. We would love to have you. We share a lot on this channel, and we have lives. There's just a lot happening here, and we're excited to share stuff with you. So be sure to subscribe, but not just to the channel. If you like the idea, right, of having a magazine delivered to your door, I'm telling you what, you can have this show up, and it is really fun to have. So I say subscribe. My mother subscribes to this magazine. She doesn't craft at all, but she still gets it, and she's like, that was a very good issue, honey. I'm like, thanks, Mom. Did you read it? I don't know if she read it, but she does flip through and look for my name. So be sure to subscribe. Now, I think I have covered everything that we're supposed to do. I apologize for that midstream glitch, because now, we're as clear as day. We're as clear as day. But I want to thank you for joining. Please subscribe. Melanie, wait till this video is over. There should be a comment section underneath the video itself. You may have to wait until I end the stream. That might be part of it. So I'm going to do just that. I'm going to end the stream, leave a comment, enter for a chance to win that awesome collection. And Catherine, thanks for having me. You don't do it anytime. What else am I going to do? I'm just in this room. But I do appreciate you to be here. Also, if you want, come subscribe to my channel too. I'm giving myself a shout out because I have a channel as well. It's all good. Okay. Thanks, everyone. Hop over to scrapbookingcardstoday.com. Check out the new issue. I know you've seen it here. Now you can go see it online or subscribe. I never know how to say goodbye. So with that, I will say thank you so much, friends, and we'll see you back here real soon. Bye. Gotta find the end screen.